Have you ever wondered how the United States, a vast land of diverse landscapes, was united through a network of iron and steel? The answer lies in the dawn of U.S. railroads, a fascinating journey that began in the early 19th century. The inception of trains in the U.S. was not just a technological feat, but a significant milestone that changed the face of the country forever. It all started in the 1820s when the first railroads were laid. These early rail lines were simplistic and crude, often made of wooden tracks topped with iron strips, but they laid the foundation for the marvels of engineering that would follow. As the nation grew, so did the railroads, and one such railroad that played a pivotal role was the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. The B&O, as it was commonly known, was the first chartered railroad in the U.S. that transported both passengers and freight. It was a beacon of innovation and progress, showcasing the immense potential of rail transport. Imagine the spectacle when East met West on a specific day in 1869. It was a day that changed the course of history for the United States. It was the day when the Transcontinental Railroad was completed, a grand feat of engineering that stretched from the Atlantic to the Pacific. The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad was no small feat. It was a colossal undertaking that involved thousands of workers who labored tirelessly, day in and day out. They toiled under the scorching sun, in the biting cold, through rugged mountains and across vast plains. They laid thousands of miles of track, dug tunnels, built bridges, and faced countless challenges. But their efforts were not in vain. The Transcontinental Railroad was more than a means of transportation. It was a symbol of unity, a physical representation of the binding together of the United States. With its completion, the country was no longer a collection of isolated states and territories. It was a single, unified nation, connected from coast to coast. The significance of this momentous achievement was celebrated with the Golden Spike ceremony, held at Promontory Summit, Utah. The Golden Spike, a symbolic final railroad spike, was driven into the ground by Leland Stanford, the president of the Central Pacific Railroad. As he struck the spike with a silver hammer, it marked the completion of the railroad and the unification of a nation. The strike of the hammer echoed across the country, reaching the ears of millions. The telegraph lines hummed with the news, and bells rang out in celebration. The completion of the Transcontinental Railroad marked a new era for the United States. It opened up new opportunities for commerce, expanded the frontiers of the country, and brought people closer together. The Transcontinental Railroad was more than a marvel of engineering. It was a symbol of unity, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the American people. It embodied the ideals of progress, determination, and unity that are at the heart of the American identity. With the strike of a hammer on the Golden Spike, the United States was truly united coast to coast. So, how did trains help shape the American dream? The idea of the American dream is rooted in the United States Declaration of Independence, which proclaims that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, including life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Over the decades, this dream has evolved, and the advent of railroads played a significant role in shaping it. Trains were crucial in the westward expansion of America. With the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad in the late 19th century, the vast, untamed wilderness of the West suddenly became accessible. This opened up a world of opportunities for those bold enough to seize them, embodying the American dream's spirit of growth and prosperity. The railroad wasn't just a means of transportation, it was a catalyst for development. With the railroad came the creation of new towns along the lines. These towns sprouted up like daisies, offering a fresh start for many, a new life, a new home, a new dream. The railroad was the vehicle driving these dreams into reality. People from all walks of life, immigrants and natives alike, were drawn to these burgeoning communities. The promise of a better life, of prosperity, and a chance to carve out their own piece of the American dream was irresistible. The railroad was the lifeline of these towns, bringing in goods, people, and opportunities. From the industrious worker laying down the tracks to the hopeful settler looking for a fresh start, the railroad was a symbol of progress, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. It was a tangible manifestation of the American dream. But it wasn't just about the opportunities it created. The railroad also brought people together. It connected communities, bridged cultural gaps, and fostered a sense of shared identity. It helped weave the diverse threads of America into a vibrant tapestry, a testament to the nation's strength in diversity. As the railroads expanded, so did the dreams of countless Americans. The railroad was more than just steel tracks and steam engines. It was the engine of dreams, driving forward the American spirit of progress and prosperity. As the 20th century rolled in, trains found their way into the heart of American pop culture. They weren't just a mode of transportation anymore. They became a symbol of progress, a metaphor for life's journey, and a source of artistic inspiration. In the realm of music, trains have been a recurring theme. Songs like the iconic Chattanooga Choo Choo by Glenn Miller Orchestra in the 40s, or Johnny Cash's Folsom Prison Blues, with its mournful line about a train rolling down the line, captured the spirit of an era and a nation on the move. They gave voice to the rhythm and romance of rail travel, the sense of departure, arrival, and the spaces in between. In literature, too, trains have played a significant role. They've been the backdrop for thrilling mysteries, heartwarming romances, and introspective journeys. One cannot forget the luxurious and exotic Orient Express, immortalized by Agatha Christie in her novel Murder on the Orient Express. The train, with its diverse set of passengers from different walks of life, was a microcosm of society, a perfect stage for the Queen of Mystery to weave her tale. And then there's cinema. From silent films to blockbusters, from westerns to thrillers, trains have been integral to the visual and narrative fabric of many a movie. They've been the site of high-speed chases, dramatic encounters, tearful goodbyes, and joyful reunions. They've symbolized change, transition, and the passage of time. Trains, with their rhythmic chugging and evocative whistles, symbolized more than just a means to reach a destination. They embodied the spirit of adventure, the thrill of the unknown, the anticipation of new experiences, and the nostalgia for things left behind. They encapsulated a sense of movement, not just in the physical sense, but also as a metaphor for personal and societal progress. With their rhythmic chugging and evocative whistles, trains had become a symbol of adventure and romance. They were, and continue to be, a quintessential part of the American cultural landscape, a muse for artists and a beloved icon for all those who yearn for the romance of the rails. Fast forward to the 21st century, and trains are more than just a means of transport. They've evolved into technological marvels, pushing the boundaries of speed, efficiency, and sustainability. Let's take a moment to marvel at the modern trains of today. From bullet trains in Japan to the high-speed rail networks crisscrossing Europe, train technology has leaped forward by leaps and bounds. In the United States, Amtrak, the national rail operator, has been instrumental in maintaining the legacy of American railroads while embracing modernity. Today's Amtrak trains are equipped with Wi-Fi, power outlets, and spacious seating, offering passengers a comfortable and connected travel experience. But it's not just about comfort. The world is racing towards a future where sustainability is paramount and trains are leading the way. The push for high-speed rail projects in the United States is gaining momentum. California, for instance, is working on a project to connect San Francisco and Los Angeles with a high-speed rail line, reducing travel time to under 3 hours. Beyond speed and comfort, the future of train travel lies in its potential for environmental sustainability. Trains emit far less carbon dioxide per passenger mile than cars or airplanes, making them a much greener choice for travel. As we grapple with the realities of climate change, the shift towards more sustainable modes of transport becomes not just desirable, but necessary. The future of train travel also promises exciting innovations. Imagine boarding a Hyperloop, a proposed mode of passenger and freight transportation, which could see you hurtling through a low-pressure tube at speeds of up to 700 miles per hour. Such advancements could revolutionize how we perceive distance and time, making cross-country trips a matter of a few hours rather than days. As we look forward to a future of sustainable and efficient travel, trains continue to play a crucial role in our journey. They've been with us since the dawn of the industrial age, and as we step into a future where sustainability and efficiency are key, trains will continue to be our reliable companions, guiding us towards a greener, more connected world. From the humble beginnings in the 1820s to the high-speed rail networks of today, trains have truly shaped the American landscape. They started as a simple solution for transportation, but soon transformed into a symbol of unity, as showcased by the impressive feat of the Transcontinental Railroad. This network of steel and steam became an embodiment of the American dream, offering opportunities and adventures to those brave enough to ride the rails. Trains have also left an indelible mark on popular culture, featuring in songs, movies, and literature, becoming synonymous with journeys of discovery and personal growth. Today, we stand at the brink of a new era, with modern trains and the promise of a revitalized rail travel future. As we continue to ride the rails, we are not just traveling, we are partaking in a journey through history,